Yeah, there's definitely a difference between the two. I personally, for things like this, because of the relationships that I have with my family and kind of the dynamic that's just in my life, typically I will execute on whatever it is when I feel like it's my calling, like that's what I'm going to do, and then I will tell and discuss. I'll talk to a handful of people, which we can get into, but a small group of people that I really trust with decisions like this before I execute. But once I make that decision, it's a go, and then I just deal with everything afterwards. But yeah, of course, dealing with your family stuff and dealing with the stuff online is different. Online, people don't have a face to connect with. They're not telling you stuff in person. They'll get super savage. I mean, I had people online tell me that I hope my death is fast and I'm gonna do whatever I can to like not let you cross the border into Ukraine because this kid's a clown. And I mean, if you're gonna get into this field or push any type of limits, you got to be ready for that. And again, it's like the fluidity, right? Like if this was the first thing I ever did and I was like, wow, like I don't know how to handle all this, but this has been a building process, and hearing the noise has been a part of that process too.
Right. So you've heard the noise before, maybe not to this degree, but hearing the noise before in terms of traveling the world, going to tell stories, just, randomly out of the blue, hey, I need to go here to tell stories or anything like that. Like I'm sure that you've heard some noise. So hearing that beforehand has almost maybe trained you a little bit to be able to handle, this bigger situation. Is that correct?
Yeah. And one quote that really stuck with me through all this was about the man in the arena. Like I had just recently kind of been reintroduced with it, and maybe
Love
like Tom
show,
Brady's, maybe his like retirement was part of it because that's always been a big thing for him. But I read that over and over and over again in this, and afterwards I came back to it and I was like, that, like I'm living by that. If you aren't in the arena, you aren't irrelevant as a person, but your opinion about what I'm about to do is irrelevant 100%, whether it's relationships, my business decisions, my family decisions. Like if you're somebody who hasn't ever been in a relationship, or you're in a failing relationship and you're not dealing with it, and I'm looking for advice on my relationship, or you're going to give unsolicited advice, your shit is 100% irrelevant to me. Like absolutely. You know what I mean? And I think if you can find those people that have earned your relevancy and your time, then you're in a really good place. And they're in different aspects. Like I'm saying, the person who has really good relationship advice may be terrible in the business world. So don't let their business opinions affect your business. And the same thing happened with this. In the world of humanitarian work and getting out there and actually getting your hands dirty, I think that's really important for people to hear, because if you want to get into that work, people will have an opinion and they'll get really savage with it when you're out there trying to do good, even though there are complex situations like Haiti. We can get into that. There's so much help that has really crippled that country. But if they haven't done that, or they're not even trying, they're irrelevant. Like, let it go,